Hello, my dear students, and welcome to KTHM e-learning portal. I am Nisha Sopan Raite, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany. Due to the unavoidable circumstances of COVID-19, we will be conducting our classes online. Students, as you all know that time does not wait for anyone, thus without wasting any further time, we will be start with our MSc second year. We will be begin with paper second BOUT 232 Developmental Botany. I am going to take 3 credits from this paper. The credit first, basic concepts of plant development. Credit third, physiological and molecular basis of plant development. And credit fourth, molecular and cellular events. So, today let us start credit first, chapter first, the basic concepts of plant development. Before start the topic first, we are going to discuss what is the concept of plant development, definition of plant development and characteristics, features of plant development. You know the development means the growth of the plant, and the growth is depends upon the external factors and internal factors. External factors like sunlight, water, temperature, gases, etc. And internal factors like some plants hormones like auxin, gibberellin, cytokinin, etc. In plant, the morphological changes and metabolic changes can occur due to this extrinsic, that is external factor, and intrinsic, that is internal factor. We will be see one by one all of these 3 credits in our syllabus topics. Then first, the concept of plant development. In study of plant development, understanding the relationship between the two generations is important. The first concept, plant cell do not migrate. You know that the plant cell having the cell wall, that is the plant cell do not migrate. Plant cells are trapped within rigid cellulose walls that generally prevent cell and tissue migration. Plant development is highly regulated by the environment, a strategy that is adaptive for the stationary organism. Then second concept, plant have sporic meiosis rather than the gametic meiosis. That is, the meiosis in plants produce spores, not gametes. Plants are produced by mitotic division following meiosis. You know that the meiosis is the reductional division and mitosis is the equational division. Then next, the life cycle of land plants include both diploid and haploid multicellular stages. This type of life cycle is referred to as alternation of generation. What is alternation of generation? That is the regular alternation between the two generations, that is gametophytic generation is replaced by the sporophytic generation. Then next, plant germ cells are not set aside early in development. Like in animal cells, the plant germ cells are not set aside early in development. They can set after fertilization. Then next concept, plant undergo extended morphogenesis. Morphogenesis means the origin and development of morphological characters. The cluster of actively dividing cells called as the meristem, which are similar to stem cells in animals, persist long after maturity. The meristems allow for iterative development and the formation of new structures throughout the life cycle of a plant like root, leaf, and shoot development. The next concept, plant have tremendous developmental plasticity. The plant exhibit a remarkable developmental plasticity in their high regeneration capacity. That is, any physical damage or injuries caused by the biotic and or abiotic environment, plant can survive. They have delicate developmental pathway to replace lost parts or organs. The regeneration ability of plant attracted scientific interest. The many plant cells are highly plastic, while cloning in animals also demonstrate plasticity. Plant depends more heavily on this developmental strategy. For example, see this photo. If a shoot is grazed by herbivores like goats, meristem in the leaf often grow out to replace the lost part. Whole plants from including branching, and these whole plants can be regulated from some single cells in addition of a plants from including branching hides relative amount of the vegetative and reproductive structures is greatly influenced by environmental factors such as light, temperature, and wide range of morphologies can result from the same genotype. The amazing level of plasticity found among the plants may help compensate for their lack of mobility. Then next concept, developmental mechanism evolve independently in plants. That is, the last common ancestor of plant and animals was single cell eukaryotes. The goal is to examine plant development within the larger concept of developmental biology. This developmental mechanism evolve independently in plants. These are the concepts of plant development. And next, definition of plant development. Plant development is the process by which structure originate and mature as a plant grows. Plant produce new tissue throughout their life from the cluster of unidentified cells called as a meristems. That is, meristem is the dividing tissue localized at certain region of the plant body and is responsible for new cell formation, due to which growth is possible throughout the life of the plant. Or the plant development is a continuous process. New plant organs are formed throughout their life by cluster of embryonic cells called as meristem. Then next, features or characteristics features of a plant development. The plants are characterized by alternation of generation. You know that the alternation of generation, that is the regular alternation between two generations, that is gametophytic generation, is replaced by sporophytic generation. That is, their life cycle includes both diploid and haploid multicellular generation. The second characters, land plants have evolved mechanism to protect embryos. That means in angiosperms, embryos develops deeply embedded in parent tissue. The parent tissue provides nourishment and some patterning information. That is axial patterning, radial patterning. You see one by one in our topics. Then next character, a multicellular diploid sporophyte produces haploid spores via meiosis. The spores divided mitotically to produce haploid gametophyte. Mitotic division within the gametophyte produce the gametes. The diploid sporophyte results from the fusion of two gametes. The next character. In angiosperms, the male gametes, that is pollen grains, arrives at the style of the female gametophyte and effects fertilization through the pollen tube. You know that the pollen grains having the carpels. Then in the fertilization through the pollen tube, one sperm is joined with the egg cell and two from the zygote, and the other is involved in the formation of the endosperm. This process is known as the double fertilization. Then next characteristics. Early embryogenesis is characterized by the establishment of the shoot-root axis and by radial patterning, yielding the three tissue system. Three tissue system, that is the dermal tissue, ground tissue and vascular tissue. You know that the dermal tissue, epidermis are formed, ground tissue, chlorenchyma, sclerenchyma, parenchyma, cortex, and the vascular tissue, that is the formation of xylem and phloem. What is embryogenesis? Embryogenesis is the process they can establish the basic body plan. The next characteristics. As the angiosperm embryo matures, a food reserve is established. Only the rudiments. What is rudiments? The rudiments incomplete or imperfect developed part, or it is undeveloped part. Only these rudiment of the basic body plans are established by the time of embryogenesis, that is the development of a basic body plan. Seeds and the seed enters in dormancy. Then next characteristics. Patterns is elaborated during post-embryonic development when meristem construct the retrieve structure of the plant. Pattern formation in this process during the post-embryonic development. Then next characteristics. Unlike most animals, the germline is not set aside early in plant development. Coordination of signals among the leaves, roots and shoots meristem regulates the transition to the reproductive state. Then next characteristics. Floral meristem identity genes and organ identity genes enable the angiosperm flower to display a tremendous amount of morphological diversity. You know that in nature there is many flowers colors, smells or structures. This is the tremendous amount of morphological diversity. Then next character. Reproduction may be followed reproduction may be followed by genetically programmed senescence of the parent plant. What is senescence? The senescence in plant is the process of aging in plants. The plants and plants parts do die, and death is often not the consequence of accidental or environmental stress, but of physiological decline, the aging. The death is often. This process is known as the plant senescence. This is the characteristics of a plan development. Okay. So in next lecture we will be start with the our syllabus topics one by one. First, potency. What is potency? Commitment and specification. If you have any doubt, you can ask me and Google Meet or Google Classroom. Thank you.